Hello and welcome back to Midland Compound 1000. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Rail Zeppelin by Märklin. So, this is the Rail Zeppelin model by Märklin. Let's have a quick look at what's going on. I boxed this the wrong way around, so hey ho. So yeah, this is the 37777 model. There's also a description of what the Rail Zeppelin says in other languages, and it is a sound model. It's model's from 2010, and it's a lovely model. I've had it for about 6 years now. Yeah, it's fantastic. I'll show you. So yeah, usual Märklin signs on the back, which says tradition, quality, emotion, and innovation. Those things are very representative of Märklin, as it is, I think, the oldest model railway company in the world. I'm not too sure. Well, Bachmann says it is, but they're really not. Because they didn't start producing models until the early 1900s, so I don't know. Anyway, so we start off with polystyrene. We all love this stuff, don't we? Well, most of us. But, yeah, so let's get this model out. Right, let's have a quick look at the paperwork. So we've got a load of paperwork here. There's the warranty card. That's this little interesting booklet about the Rail Zeppelin and its models. So yeah, this model was also there to celebrate 175 years of Eisenbahn in Deutschland, which translated English is railways in Germany. There's also the instruction booklet, which tells you functions and when you need to oil and how to do stuff. And there's also the parts listed in case you're missing anything. Luckily I am not, which is fantastic. The box itself has been rough because these boxes, after about 6 years, they will fall apart. As I'll demonstrate here, as you can see, that bit down there is not attached at all. So yeah, here is Rail Zeppelin itself, Franz Kuchenberg's original version, because he later rebuilt the front end and made it look a bit more like his later design of train. So yeah, this is the Rail Zeppelin, or Zeppelin on rails, or to us it's just essentially what looks like to be the first bullet train, because that is very representative of a Shinkansen or bullet train if you're English. The propeller spins. It is very nice spinning propeller. At the front we've got lights. Front end, when it's going forward, they turn off when you're going backwards. In there you've got seating, and you've got a light board to light up the seating. The motor is in the front section here. The cab up here has no detail, but we'll zoom in on that pretty glass anyway. I love that glass effect. It feels nice on your fingers. Actually, this whole model feels nice on your fingers. You've got door detail. Also, one thing to mention, the bogies are double axle bogies, unlike the real one, which was a single axle bogie. This is done to accommodate the Märklin curves, which are slightly tighter. Also, the model isn't as long. If I just zoom back out again, the model isn't as long as it should be in real life, but it's still very long. It is probably my longest piece of rolling stock or anything. The windows here are whited out due to the simple fact that, well, this is where the digital decoder is stored and the motor for the propeller. On the back you've got your propeller, which is wooden. You've also got little grill marks there. The chassis is metal, because Märklin do metal things, and if they don't have any metal on their logos, then they're not Märklin. You've got this lovely bit of streamlining down here. I mean, the whole logo's streamlined, but yeah. So, some interesting facts about the Rail Zeppelin. For 27 years, it was the world's fastest train. It topped 144 miles an hour. In 1931, I think it's June 25th, it did it. Until after the war, when I think something, or I think either another German train or something from Italy. I think like a Pendolino beat this. Not too sure though. It's also recently featured in Thomas the Tank Engine as the character Hugo. Even though I wouldn't call this a Hugo, I would call it something else. But and it also has been in the Kraftwerk music video for Trans-Euro Express, which is strange because this is kind of not related, but well, it's their choice. And it was the real one was also featured on the front cover of the album. So there's some interesting facts about the Rail Zeppelin. And also, it had, as I mentioned before, it had the whole front end built. I think I mentioned it in this take of the video. Oh, can't reveal that I did 2 takes of the video. Oh no. But yeah, so yeah, it's a very nice thing. But the real one was sold to Deutsche Bahn, or Deutsches Reichsbahn, I think it was, around that time. Probably know why. For scrap, and basically it was dismantled in around 1939 due to the war effort and stuff. Well, you had to use as much steel, so yeah. Other facts about the real locomotive, it was powered by a BMW engine, and it also had a diesel engine up here in the front, so it could go backwards and generally not do anything. As said on Pathway News, it's quite the fast accelerator. If you want to go and watch that video, I recommend searching up British Pathway, because they currently got Railway Month on, but it'll probably be done by the time this video comes out. So yeah, very, very lovely loco. Quite famous now. I mean, it wasn't as famous as it was, but it's always a good eye candy locomotive. So yeah. Right then, there's nothing else to say, so I guess we'll get on to the sound features now. So, pop the model down, and now we'll go away. So, now we're on the layout. I'll show you what control I use. I use this, which is flickering in the light. Of course, since this camera's gonna go the line system, but of course to my eye it's perfectly normal. So, yeah. So, Rail Zeppelin sounds. So, what we have here, we've got the light function. We've also got the interior light function, sound function, the air screw, and the squealing brakes on and off, and also the ABV function. So, yeah, right, we'll get started with the lighting function. Probably can't see the one at the front, but that's lit now. Yeah, it's lit. And, of course, we've got the other lights on. So, now, here goes the air screw. Yeah, that's working well. Right, and this one doesn't need to be touched, or that one. So, here we go. Just turn the point quickly. Right then, so she doesn't have a horn, because the real one never had a horn. So yeah, there she is. I guess we should get her started then. So, what do I think of her? Well, she's certainly got a lot of novelty to her, and she certainly sounds good. Features are amazing as well. I mean, spinning propeller, of course. And the lights on her as well. They shine excellent at night. So, what do I think of her? Well, packaging is going to be 7 out of 10 now because that packaging is dead. Detail? Good 8 out of 10. I mean, there's a couple of details missing, but, well, the body moulding and everything is still from 1975, so what can you expect? Running, 10 out of 10, with all märklin locos, of course, since they're digital, it'll be a 10 out of 10. Overall, I would say it's a 9 out of 10 model. Yeah, it's certainly one you should definitely pick up if you have the studded track and the controller, of course, but, yeah. I don't really think there's much else I can say about her. So, she definitely gets my vote. I hope she gets yours, and, yeah. So, this is Midland Compound 1000, and I bid you a farewell.